If you have ever felt your legs grow strangely heavy while walking up a gentle incline, or noticed that your thigh muscles seem softer and smaller than they were just a few years ago, you are witnessing a critical biological warning signal. As we navigate past the age of 60, our skeletal muscle architecture undergoes a dramatic cellular shift, where lower extremity muscle fibers degrade up to twice as fast as the muscles in our upper body, leading to progressive leg weakness and balance instability. While targeted movement is essential for physical rehabilitation, clinical nutritional science proves that exercise alone is completely incapable of rebuilding aging muscle tissue if your cells lack the exact biochemical substrates required to overcome age-related anabolic resistance. Anabolic resistance is a metabolic condition where aging muscle cells lose their sensitivity to normal dietary protein signals, requiring precise concentration thresholds of specific amino acids and micronutrients to trigger muscle tissue repair and protein synthesis. When your daily diet fails to deliver these specialized biochemical building blocks, your metabolic system actively breaks down your remaining quadriceps and calf muscle fibers to fuel essential biological functions, quietly stripping away your leg power day after day. Tragically, millions of aging adults attempt to fix leg weakness by simply eating larger meals or relying on processed nutritional shakes, unknowingly consuming inflammatory compounds that actually worsen joint stiffness and accelerate muscle protein breakdown. Every week spent with undernourished, chronically inflamed lower extremity tissues accelerates cartilage friction, destabilizes your pelvic alignment, and drastically elevates your risk of sudden balance loss and devastating trip and fall injuries. What if clinical nutritional medicine conclusively proved that incorporating 5 specific, highly bioavailable superfoods into your daily diet can override anabolic resistance, stimulate muscle protein synthesis, and flood your joint capsules with protective antioxidants? These 5 targeted superfoods provide your body with crucial essential amino acids, natural nitric oxide precursors, and anti-inflammatory phytonutrients engineered by nature to repair aging muscle fibers and restore rich synovial fluid viscosity. By fueling your cellular system with these targeted nutritional catalysts, you directly stimulate mammalian target of rapamycin signaling, turning your muscle cells back into efficient protein synthesizing engines regardless of your current age. Furthermore, feeding your lower extremities these clinical superfoods creates an internal biological shield that calms localized joint inflammation, hydrates articular cartilage, and fortifies your tendons against microtears during daily activity. You do not have to watch your leg strength fade, accept chronic muscle fatigue as a normal part of growing older, or surrender your physical freedom and mobility to age-related sarcopenia. Your metabolic machinery retains a remarkable, lifelong capacity to rebuild structural muscle proteins, synthesize collagen, and restore vibrant microvascular blood flow when provided with the precise nutritional building blocks it craves. In this comprehensive medical breakdown, Dr. Robbert will reveal the exact biomolecular mechanisms and dietary integration strategies for these 5 transformative superfoods, allowing you to start rebuilding your leg power starting today. These natural superfoods require no complex preparation, fit effortlessly into any daily meal routine, and offer profound protective benefits for your heart, blood vessels, and joint cartilage simultaneously. By making these simple, scientifically validated dietary upgrades, you can fortify your lower body muscle sleeve, preserve your physical balance, and secure your independent lifestyle for decades to come. Before we reveal the first clinical superfood together, let us perform a detailed medical deep dive into the cellular biology of anabolic resistance and why aging leg muscles require specialized nutrient targeting. Let us examine the microscopic muscle fiber matrix, blood capillary beds, and cellular protein signaling pathways to understand precisely why targeted nutrition is the ultimate foundation of lifelong leg strength. Sit back comfortably, take a deep breath, and prepare to discover the exact medical dietary secrets that will revitalize your leg power and elevate your overall health. To fully comprehend how
As a
targeted
doctor,
nutrition
I
restores
highly
leg
recommend
muscle power,
incorporating
we
fresh
must
salmon
analyze
into
the
your diet.
biochemical
It's
trigger
truly a
required to
heart-healthy
activate muscle
choice.
protein synthesis in aging muscle cells. Inside human skeletal muscle tissue, the biological master switch controlling protein synthesis is an intracellular enzyme complex known as the mammalian target of rapamycin, or mTOR. In young adults, low concentrations of circulating amino acids easily flip this mTOR switch. But after age 60, aging muscle receptors require a much higher local concentration of essential amino acids, specifically leucine, to initiate muscle repair. Leucine serves as the primary biochemical key that unlocks the mTOR pathway. Without a sufficient leucine surge in your bloodstream, consumed dietary protein simply gets converted into glucose or excreted, leaving your leg muscles starving. This metabolic bottleneck explains why eating small, low-quality protein meals throughout the day fails to halt leg atrophy, as the leucine threshold needed to trigger muscle building is never reached. The first clinical superfood, specifically engineered by nature to overcome anabolic resistance and flood your leg muscles with bioavailable leucine, is wild-caught salmon and cold-water oily fish. Wild salmon provides an exceptional concentration of high biological value protein, yielding over 2.5 grams of pure leucine per 6-ounce serving, the precise threshold required to trigger mTOR signaling in seniors over 60. Beyond leucine, wild cold-water fish are loaded with long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, specifically eicosapentaenoic acid, or EPA, and docosahexaenoic acid, or DHA, which embed directly into muscle cell membranes. These omega-3 fatty acids reduce systemic cell membrane rigidity, enhancing the transport of amino acids into muscle mitochondria while dramatically quelling localized joint inflammation around your knees and hips. Consuming wild salmon or cold-water oily fish 3 times per week provides your lower extremities with the dual benefit of rapid muscle tissue repair and powerful cartilage protection. The second clinical superfood essential for leg muscle restoration and vascular circulation is pasture-raised whole eggs, including the nutrient-dense egg yolk. For decades, outdated dietary myths warned seniors away from whole eggs due to cholesterol concerns, but modern nutritional cardiology proves that whole egg consumption does not elevate cardiovascular risk. In fact, clinical muscle biopsy studies show that consuming whole pasture-raised eggs stimulates muscle protein synthesis 40% more effectively than consuming pure egg whites alone. The golden egg yolk contains a rich matrix of phosphatidic acid, vitamins D3 and K2, choline, and essential lipids that act synergistically to enhance muscle cell membrane signaling and calcium absorption into bone tissue. Furthermore, whole eggs provide a complete profile of all 9 essential amino acids in the exact ratios required by human physiology to rebuild structural muscle fibers and repair connective tendons. Including 2 pasture-raised whole eggs in your daily breakfast routine provides your legs with an immediate morning surge of bioavailable muscle-building nutrients. Let us now explore the third clinical superfood, designed specifically to dilate leg blood vessels, boost nitric oxide production, and flush nutrient-rich blood into starving leg muscles. The third clinical superfood essential for restoring leg muscle strength and peripheral circulation is concentrated beetroot and nitrate-rich dark leafy greens. Red beetroots and dark greens like arugula and spinach are packed with dietary inorganic nitrates, which your oral microbiome and vascular endothelial cells convert directly into biological nitric oxide gas. Nitric oxide acts as a potent signaling molecule that relaxes smooth muscle tissue inside your blood vessels, dilating microcapillaries and driving a high-volume surge of oxygenated, nutrient-rich blood deep into starving leg muscles. For seniors over 60 whose peripheral blood vessels have stiffened due to vascular aging, this nitric oxide boost restores microvascular blood flow, clearing metabolic waste while flooding muscle mitochondria with energy. Incorporating cooked beetroots, fresh beetroot juice, or dark leafy greens into your daily diet ensures that oxygen and essential amino acids reach the deepest muscle fibers of your quadriceps and calves. The fourth clinical superfood, specifically tailored to protect joint cartilage while supporting muscle recovery, is Greek yogurt and fermented dairy products. Plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt undergoes a specialized straining process that concentrates its protein content, delivering double the bioavailable amino acids of traditional milk or standard yogurt. In addition to its high leucine and casein protein density, Greek yogurt provides a rich source of biological calcium, magnesium, and active probiotic bacterial strains that optimize your gut microbiome. Clinical gastroenterology demonstrates that a healthy, diverse gut microbiome is required to break down complex proteins and synthesize short-chain fatty acids that suppress systemic muscle-wasting inflammation. Consuming plain Greek yogurt topped with raw nuts or berries provides a slow-release amino acid infusion that nourishes your leg muscle fibers throughout the day and overnight hours. The fifth clinical superfood essential for rebuilding muscle glycogen, suppressing cellular stress, and protecting connective tissue is dark tart cherries and polyphenol-rich berries. Tart cherries and wild berries contain dense concentrations of specific polyphenols known as anthocyanins, which possess extraordinary antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. When aging leg muscles undergo physical activity or daily walking stress, localized oxidative damage can trigger secondary inflammatory soreness that degrades structural muscle proteins. The potent anthocyanins in tart cherries directly neutralize free radicals, suppress cyclooxygenase inflammatory pathways, and accelerate muscle fiber recovery after movement. Furthermore, tart cherry polyphenols promote natural melatonin synthesis, improving deep sleep architecture, where the body releases peak levels of human growth hormone to repair muscle and cartilage tissues. Combining these 5 clinical superfoods creates an unbreakable nutritional matrix that fuels muscle protein synthesis, restores blood flow, and protects your joint cartilage from the inside out. Let us now examine the vital hydration protocols, nutrient timing strategies, and digestive habits that ensure maximum absorption of these leg-strengthening superfoods. The first critical dietary mistake that secretly accelerates leg muscle wasting in seniors is consuming an ultra-low protein breakfast, such as relying solely on plain white toast or sugary breakfast cereals. After 8 hours of overnight fasting, your liver glycogen stores are depleted, and your body enters a catabolic state, actively breaking down muscle tissue amino acids to maintain baseline blood glucose levels. Skipping high-quality protein at breakfast extends this muscle-wasting catabolic state for hours, starving your leg muscle fibers when they are most receptive to nutrient uptake and repair. The second major error is over-consuming highly processed vegetable oils rich in omega-6 fatty acids, such as soybean, corn, and cottonseed oils, commonly hidden in ultra-processed foods. Excessive omega-6 intake triggers systemic cellular inflammation, creating chronic low-grade tissue heat that impairs insulin signaling inside muscle cells and accelerates joint cartilage breakdown. Replace refined seed oils with cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil to provide your cardiovascular system, and joint capsules with clean, anti-inflammatory monounsaturated fats. The third mistake is drinking large amounts of tea or coffee immediately alongside high-protein meals, which can severely hinder optimal nutrient and mineral absorption. Certain polyphenols and tannins in strong tea and coffee bind to essential dietary minerals like iron, zinc, and magnesium in your digestive tract, reducing their bioavailability to muscle cells. Enjoy your hot coffee or tea at least 45 minutes after your meals to ensure your digestive system absorbs every micronutrient needed for muscle recovery. The fourth major error is neglecting stomach acid production and digestive enzyme health, mistakenly assuming that digestive issues are an unavoidable consequence of aging. Low stomach acid levels prevent the complete breakdown of complex dietary proteins into free-form amino acids, leaving your leg muscles starving even if you consume protein-dense foods. Consuming a small tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar diluted in warm water before meals can stimulate stomach acid production and improve protein digestion and amino acid absorption. The fifth critical mistake is relying excessively on artificial sweetening agents and synthetic dietary supplements while ignoring real, nutrient-dense whole foods. Synthetic chemical additives can disrupt your delicate gut microbiome, increasing intestinal permeability and triggering systemic inflammatory pathways that interfere with muscle protein synthesis. Focus on nourishing your lower extremities with bioavailable whole foods, allowing nature's rich matrix of nutrients to rebuild your leg power safely and effectively. By eliminating these 5 harmful dietary traps, you immediately halt the biological processes that quietly erode your muscle mass and joint cartilage day after day. Replacing processed inflammatory foods with our 5 clinical superfoods provides your biological system with the precise building blocks required to restore vibrant lower body strength. Let us now transition into integrating these nutritional principles into a seamless, highly effective daily meal blueprint tailored specifically for seniors over 60. This simple daily nutrition plan ensures your leg muscles receive a continuous supply of bioavailable amino acids, nitric oxide precursors, and cartilage-protecting antioxidants. Welcome to the 5th and final phase, your daily clinical superfood blueprint for ultimate leg strength, muscle protein synthesis, and joint longevity. In clinical nutritional medicine, consistent daily nutrient delivery is exponentially more effective than sporadic megadoses when it comes to overriding anabolic resistance and rebuilding aging muscle fibers. Begin every single morning immediately after waking up by drinking a tall glass of fresh water to hydrate your cellular matrix and flush metabolic waste from your muscle tissue. For your morning meal, enjoy 2 pasture-raised whole eggs paired with sliced avocado or spinach to flood your bloodstream with essential amino acids, healthy lipids, and micronutrients. During your mid-morning hours, sip a small glass of fresh beetroot juice or eat a serving of dark leafy greens to boost nitric oxide production and expand your peripheral blood capillaries. At lunch or dinner, incorporate 6 ounces of wild-caught salmon or cold-water oily fish 3 times per week to deliver crucial leucine and anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids directly to your leg muscles. For an afternoon or evening nourishment, enjoy a bowl of plain Greek yogurt topped with antioxidant-dense tart cherries or wild berries to provide a slow-release amino acid infusion while you rest. This structured dietary framework delivers a continuous, bioavailable stream of essential building blocks that keep your muscle cells synthesizing protein and your cartilage cushioned throughout the day. Whenever you pair these targeted superfoods with gentle daily movement, your muscle receptors respond with maximum sensitivity, rapidly building firm, dependable lower body power. In addition to muscle rebuilding, these natural whole foods protect your cardiovascular endothelium, lower systemic arterial stiffness, and support long-term cognitive and joint health. Within the first 10 days of implementing this clinical nutrition protocol, you will experience a distinct surge in daily energy, reduced muscle heaviness, and decreased morning joint tightness. Between days 11 and 20, as leucine and nitric oxide optimize muscle repair, your lower extremities will regain firm structural tone, stabilizing your standing balance. By day 30, fully nourished muscle fibers and lubricated joint capsules will empower you to walk, climb stairs, and enjoy active daily life with total confidence. Always remember that metabolic restoration is a gradual biological journey that rewards steady daily commitment rather than drastic short-term restrictions. Listen attentively to your body's signals, honor your daily nutritional progress, and take deep pride in every healthy meal that nourishes your physical independence. Sharing these clinical dietary secrets with your loved ones will inspire everyone around you to take proactive, empowering control of their lower body vitality and health. You now possess the exact biomolecular science, 5 targeted clinical superfoods, and daily nutrition blueprint required to protect your leg power and thrive long past 60. Take charge of your health today. Fuel your muscle cells with nature's most potent nutrients. and give your lower extremities the strength and longevity they truly deserve. This is Dr. Robbert, wishing you vibrant physical health, resilient, powerful legs, and a steady, confident stride every single day of your life.